Join Cycling's great. It'll make you faster. It's the best cycling training app you can possibly use. Will it make you descend like Tom Pidcock? Yeah, it's not going to do that. But for everything else, for making you go fast, it can. So go to the link down below, download it, try it out for yourself. Arctic Race of Norway, stage 4 from Tromsø, around an island. On the other, like off the island, there was a cool hill. They do, it's a circuit race. They do 8 laps. There's a bonus sprint on the first lap in the city, and then 2 in the last 30, 40 Ks. Bonus seconds crucial because Pidcock's only 6 seconds behind Corbin Strong for this punchy stage. In moderate conditions, raining at the start, Pidcock telling Strong, yeah, maybe I'm going to attack you. You don't know where I'm going to attack you. It's only 6 seconds. Pressure's on. Pressure's on the Corbin Strong, the Kiwi. He had a strong team here, though. With Houle, Riley Sheehan, Nick Schultz, good team here. First lap, unfortunately for Pidcock, although it was a bit strange, like his teammates kept going up the road in splits here. They're driving it, but Pidcock's not here. So for Strong, I mean, they're not on GC, the other Q365 guys. Strong doesn't care. The Q365 guys drilling it. Riley Sheehan's better placed than them on GC. He takes 3 seconds. Scaroni takes 2. I think it's Engelhardt 3. And then the attacks come. So attacks rain down. There's going to be attacks basically for 90% of this race. Maisonneuve on Colford is quite a good rider, actually. A break does form. The best placed guy on GC in that break was Adne Holter for UNOX. He was on about a minute. And for UNOX, it's good to put pressure on. For Israel Premier Tech, they can probably live with this situation. A guy on 1 minute, they can just set a steady pace behind the team. A break is established. The other guys in the break are going to lean on Holter, and they keep it about 1 minute 30. It's Pidcock who's got to take time. And also when the break's up the road, the break is going to take you theoretically those bonus seconds, the 3, 2, 1 that are available in the coming 2 laps. So Pidcock's got to hatch something up on these 1.2K, 7% climbs. It's Picnic Post NL launching Kevin Vermarker, but that doesn't go anywhere. Florian Storkvitch is there. An attack comes from Legnesson, and so Pidcock tries on the downhill twice. This is the first time at 54Ks to go. He slots into Legnesson. Israel Premier Tech were using Ugo Houle because they got a GC threat. He's well placed on GC, like I said yesterday, he's in the top 10. If he goes in a move Houle with Legnesson, who's on 42 seconds, then they have the upper hand. They don't need to control the race. So they had more cards to play than Q365. When it settled down, they were happy to pace with a rider. Dunbar's on like a minute 20. Again, they don't have to react to him. So these stages are really tricky. There's bonus seconds. You got to pick your poison. Who do you react to? Who do you control behind? And Strong had a pretty short list. He reacted on Pidcock, Scaroni, and I think Vermarker. That's about it. And when we come to another lap of the steeper climb, 1.2K, 7%, Legnesson got across to Holter in the breakaway, but then no one worked with them. Pidcock jumps behind, and so just as Legnesson had got across with Dunbar, Pidcock jumps across. He didn't get a lead out, though, and there's no bonus gate on here, so I guess he's trying to make the race hard for Strong, who's a versatile sprinter. At what point does a versatile sprinter become a puncher? I ask you that. What point is a versatile sprinter a puncher? And I don't know the answer. To be honest. Scaroni's a puncher, or maybe is he a climber with a bit of a kick? Anyway, Pidcock attacks on the downhill. He's trying to put pressure on Strong here, and this is kind of working. If one guy dropped the wheel, look at the way Pidcock's railing those corners. If one guy dropped the wheel behind, maybe it's Hatherley, Strong wasn't right on the wheel. Strong has no teammates at this point. Pidcock actually gets a gap here, and so Strong's having to close things at 36.6 Ks to go. It's the descents where Pidcock actually had the most success. Strong said in the interview afterwards, on the wet descents, he was worried about them more than uphills. On the bonus gate here with 31 Ks to go, Bjorn Kjert takes 3 seconds, and I swear it looks like Strong's about to win this. Pidcock's bike throw, Pidcock got given this. It looked like Strong beat him, and we never saw the side-on shot or the photo, if indeed there is a photo. They gave it to Pidcock. They gave Pidcock 2 bonus seconds, so now he's only 5 seconds behind Strong. If he wins the stage and Strong comes second, Strong still wins GC. If Strong comes third, Strong no longer wins GC. If Pidcock comes second and Strong doesn't get any bonus seconds, Pidcock wins GC. So that 1 second actually did change a few things for the final of this race. But unfortunately for Pidcock, The wrong guys attacked and got up the road, like guys that basically Israel Premier Tech were happy to ride 20 to 25 seconds behind, and crucially and more importantly, Pidcock looked like he was pretty tired. Verschere attacks. It's not Pidcock jumping. There's another 3 or bonus seconds on offer. Strong just is managing it. Pidcock sits behind. And so with Sheehan still in the group, with Camprubi who'd been up the road or was about to attack as well, it looked like Pidcock was visually struggling, and so he wasn't going to drop Corbin Strong here. I mean, he didn't attack him here. He sends his teammate up the road. I thought maybe it's a satellite rider, but not really. I think maybe he told him to play for the stage win. Verschere attacks for the 5th time. Chota, who it was rumored he's off to UNOX next year, he goes the Norwegian. He's like 23 years old or so. Dylan Turns gives it a try, but now for Israel Premier Tech, it's easy because the other teams are in stage win mode. The other teams are in controlling for their own GC position. Champoussin's got Ballerini in the group. I don't know who Picnic Post and L were controlling for, maybe Vermarka. Rick Ploemers is here. He's got no teammate. He's just had to follow the whole time, but Ploemers is here who won the Muscat Classic. I know you all remember that because it was my first video of the year, right? Or no, it was a Lula Tour before with Pidcock. But with the sprint, look left. Frederick Dversnes gets the best run in. It is the long way round, but with Strong getting a slower lead out, he gets flicked by Picnic Personnel, has to jump from a slower start. Sversnes comes from the back with a lead out with the draft. Mats Wenzel for Equipo Kern Farmer there, but Sversnes with a very unusual upright, like no flex in his arms, sprinting style, wins the stage. UNOX happy. Pidcock congratulates Corbin Strong, who wins his 2nd Pro stage race in a row after winning in Wallonie last week. But Sversnes wins the stage out of Strong Ballerini, who's been very good. Ploemers, Kolat Loland, also good young rider on UNOX. Pidcock, Wenzel, Chota, Aldani, Bistrom. Is what Sversnes had to say.
Oh, it's fantastic. Win a race here in Norway. Incredible, and also a super tough day. I can't believe it, to be honest.
Because you struggled. We saw you dropped not once but twice, and you battled it through to make it to the line. To take us through the stage.
I was dropped at several times, and like the first lap, we wanted to get a guy in a break, and we got Odne. And for me, it was pretty brutal with those steep hills, and was kind of going for a helper role to help us in the bunch and to get us good positioned into the hills, but we came back over and over again, and super good help from Odne when I got dropped. We helped each other to get back, and I just found an opening last kilometer and started early, and I took it.
In terms of GC, Strong wins it by 11 seconds ahead of Pidcock with the bonies he took from that final sprint. Scaroni 3rd, Sheehan 4th, Champoussin 5th, so Astana keeps stacking these multiple top 10 positions. Vermarka, Chota, Engelhardt, Bistrom, Wenzel. Hope you enjoy the videos, and I'll see you with the recaps, I think, next of the Vuelta, maybe Czech Tour. Till then, ciao, ciao.